So it is a 67 Coupe, and it is special ordered Playmate pink. From my understanding, what I was looking up, from what I could find, there was about 275 is what it's saying online of the Playmate pink coupes. There was a lot more of the Dusk Rose, to my understanding, which is a lighter shade. This was painted red over top of it. You could see the red into the quarter there. And I also believe that this quarter was once replaced. But the other metal looks to be all original all over the car. It's a very complete car the way it sits. Just to show you the engine bay. So the 289 is in it. This car is a C code. It was originally a 289 automatic, which is all in it. I don't believe anything was ever changed in it. Besides the seats, which I'll show you when I show you the interior. But the engine is fairly complete besides the valve covers, which I have one of them. I actually needed the valve cover for my other car because it's hard to find the 67 correct valve covers because they were different for 67 and they don't reproduce them. But like I said, it's fairly complete. It was not a heavily optioned car, which I do have the Marty report, which I'll take you in there and show you that. But the VIN number is stamped clearly on the apron, and I also have the buck tag that was on it that shows you the special paint mix code, which I'll show you that also once I go inside. I have that sitting inside. But the car is fairly straight the way it sits, but it will need, you know, a lot of new panels. It needs fenders, doors, trunk lid, quarters, hood. It needs a lot of that stuff, but a lot of the structure on this car is pretty solid as far as front frame rails, rear frame rails. Just a lot of patchwork that can be done. The floor pan could use one of the full floors in it, but like I said, the rear rails are in good shape. Let's open up the door. And it's tough to tell, but there you can see the pink underneath of the red, and you can see some of that pink overspray inside the door there, behind the door panel. But all of the doors are all complete with the windows, quarter windows, everything's all there, everything on the dash. But it does have, I believe, to be Camaro front seats in it actually. So I don't have front seats, but the rear seat is there. I'll go on the other side where it's not so sunny. And that was the wheel that should be on the car. It was equipped with the hubcaps from factory. And I'll pop open the trunk, which is, I actually have the ignition key and the trunk key, so that's always a plus. But nothing special back here. You can see the trunk floors are rusted through. Just a typical car for the East Coast. And there you can see all of the original pink inside here. There you can see it really well on the wheelhouse. And it does look like the trunk lid was changed because it's actually white underneath, but it needs a new trunk lid anyway. This car was ordered into South Carolina, which I believe all of the Playmate pink coupes were. That was whatever I researched also, and it actually has the South Carolina plate still on it, which I actually picked it up in North Carolina whenever I got it a couple years ago. And the big question on this car is the roof, which it's painted white and it has the correct original style molding here to separate it. So it wasn't ordered with a vinyl roof or anything like that. So I don't know the exacts on if this was a factory thing or if it was done at the dealership or what it was, but to me it breaks up the car from being all pink. So that's something to do some research on to see if you can find any other information. And this door of course doesn't open because the latch is stuck. But that gives you an idea on the condition of it. Like I said, it needs a lot of sheet metal work, so if you're interested, I would just don't be afraid of doing some metal work. But like I said, it's not completely 100% gone like most of the stuff that I buy. This one was actually decent structure wise as far as how solid it is. So I'll go inside and show you the Marty report, which I have hanging up on my Marty report wall of the special cars that I have sitting around. And it's actually this one here, which it doesn't account for the car being pink, which is the only shame part of the big breakdowns from Marty reports. It doesn't account for that color of the car. So just to show you the invoice, there it was $29.70, Florence, South Carolina it was ordered into. And up here you got special paint up towards the top, base 289, white sidewall tires, rocker moldings, AM radio, wheel covers, and special paint again it mentions. But, and then you can see on this side, actually right in here, you can see it says special paint pink, and then the Ford mix code 707-908, which matches the buck tag that I have for that car. And like I said, that breakdown up there does not account for the paint color, which I wish it would, so that, because that would really dramatically cut down on the numbers. Let me pull out the my information I got. So this is my title, which I do have a clean title. It's in my name. There is the buck tag off of it. Let's see if we can get it to focus. Which has the VIN number. There you can see special paint, and then the mix code 707-908. So that's the original piece off of it. And then actually in here I have from Marty another duplicate of the door tag, which they have one in that case there, and it has the original tag still on the door. So it has all of the numbers and every location that it should have been on the body. It has the door tag, has that buck tag, so everything's there with it. It's a perfect car for a restoration to be done back to that pink. That was what I was going to do with it if I was going to keep the pink fastback, but things change. I got other priorities in my life at the moment, so I'll collect stuff later on down the road. But yeah, so I'd like to sell it to someone who's interested in actually taking it back to original to be that pink. It's black interior. That's my hope for someone that's buying it. I don't want to sell it to someone that's just going to cut it up and make something completely different out of it. It just ruins what that car is. So if you're interested, I'll have my email down below. Let me know, and hopefully we can work something out. Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.